Hi, thanks for coming back. What I'm going to be making now is smoky chili. And this is a fabulous recipe. It's real economical and it's fun because you can actually eat on it all week. Because whenever I make this, we have it for chili on the day, and then later on in the week I'll make a big batch of spaghetti, linguine, whole wheat linguine, and heat up the chili and put it on top of there and have it like a Cincinnati chili all the way wet. Is really great. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start chopping up my onions and the peppers. Now I got this recipe. You look everywhere for recipes, and I always do this and people laugh at me, but I always get the recipes off of the cans that I'm using lots of times. This one came from a bean can, and I've added just a few little quirks to it. I've also put in our beer because I think chili is just great with beer in it. So we make beer here at this house, and so I'm going to be using our dark beer for this recipe. You can use whatever beer you have on hand. Now what I need to do is I need to take the skin off of the sausages. You can get sweet or hot Italian sausage. Oh, I guess Maya knows I'm getting sausage out. She's talking to me. But I got sweet sausage this time. Just something a little different. You take the skin off of the sausage. It's really, really easy. Chipotle chilies and adobo come in a can, and they're deceptive, really, because they're very, very spicy, and so you don't want to use too much. But it's in adobo seasoning, which is garlic and salt, and you just use however much you want to of the pepper. And you can freeze the rest of it, because sometimes they come in really big cans, and you can freeze them if you want. But I'm only going to use one of the chipotle peppers. Chipotle pepper is a jalapeno that's been smoked. So there's a really nice smoky flavor and smell to this. It's really nice. Oh, these spices are getting so nice and toasty now. I can smell them, and that's really important with chili, is not to dump them in raw, but to actually get them toasted before you start adding the other ingredients to it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a hit of oil into the pan, about a tablespoon or so. Because I'm using a non-oily meat. I'm using a turkey sausage and a chicken. It doesn't give a lot of oil and body to the dish, so I wanted to add a little bit of oil to it. Go ahead and get this oil cooking with the spices. Now this is my giant big 12-inch cast iron skillet. Cast iron skillets are great because they conduct heat really, really well and across the whole surface of the pan, so you don't really have cold spots in the skillet. Now I'm going to add the turkey sausage. I'm going to break it up just a bit as I'm adding it. Okay, now, woo! If you have a spice sensitivity, you might want to stand back when you do this, because it really gets up the spices. The aroma from the spices can really make a direct track up your nose and into your lungs and make you cough. We don't want that. All right, now I'm going to add the chicken. This is ground chicken. It's a little different flavor to it. Once it starts getting brown, then you can start adding your vegetables. The green peppers and the onions. I'm going to let this sit for a few minutes. All right, the meat has started to brown up pretty well. It smells really good. It smells really good all over the house. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and add the vegetables to this so they can start getting nice and soft and add flavor. So in go my onion and my green pepper. Beautiful. Stir that in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead. You know, chili is so forgiving. I mean, heck, you can do anything with this stuff. The beans are already cooked, however, so I'm going to wait until the end of the cooking time to put the beans in, because there's really no need to before that. What I want to do now is I want to add the chipotle chili. So this is going to give the smoky flavor to the chili. So the smoky chili, along with the sort of smoky flavor of the beer that I'm going to put in, is really, really going to layer complexity onto this little chili. It's really going to be nice. I like the beer that we're using. Again, it's our homebrew dark beer because it has such a nice kind of chocolatey back note to it. And everybody knows chili and chocolate's really awesome together. So I'm going to let these onions and peppers cook down a bit, and then we'll put the tomatoes in. This chili is looking and smelling so amazing right now. So all of the turkey sausage and the ground chicken, all the spices, the green peppers, the onions. See, the onions are nice and translucent. I'm going to add garlic now. This is pre-chopped garlic from the jar. Again, just a little convenience. The great thing about garlic in the jar is that it doesn't grow little sprouts while it's waiting for you to use it. So I use that. I'm going to slowly pour it. A little for the chili, a little for Beth. A little for the chili. Add my bowl of chili to the plate. Top the chili with a little, this is smoky cheddar cheese. And a nice dollop of sour cream. That's it. And here's my pie. Yum. Down south, we always have our pie alongside of our main meal because, like we say down there, you actually want to start with your dessert first in case you die halfway through the meal. You'd have eaten your dessert. So that's it. And that's this wonderful NASCAR Daytona 500 segment of Beth and the Biscuit. Beth Wright. This is our meal for today. What we have is our Emma Crumby's, Italy Pope peach crumb pie. We have our winter treat mandarin salad. We have my skillet cornbread, and we have smoky chili. All of these recipes are on the website along with the video. So you'll have a chance to follow along if you like, or just copy them and use them to your heart's content. Change them up, do whatever you need to do. They're wonderful. You'll enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Oh shoot, I forgot my beer.